What did we watch? Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
What'd you watch?
Monty Python
Monty
and the
Python.
Holy
Holy
Grail.
Grail. Wow. You guys didn't watch that with me?
Have either one of you guys started or watched Widow's Bay?
No.
I started Willow's
It's
Bay.
done now.
I watched episode 1.
Yeah? Did you
Yes.
like it?
I did enjoy it.
Okay.
And my wife did, which is the more important thing.
There
so
you
that
go.
means
Yes,
we will
absolutely.
be watching more of that.
They
one.
did 10, and
So-
it's over.
Okay.
And it leaves on a huge cliffhanger.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was kind of like, so me and my wife were watching it, and it does get a little confusing in like the last couple episodes. And then like stuff happens, and then
Stuff
she
doesn't
turned to me
happen?
and she's like, I'm very confused. But she was like doing stuff while she was watching, like on her tablet.
Yeah.
I was kind of doing stuff on my
Did
phone.
you tell her that's why you guys are confused? Because you're not
Well, no,
watching
because
the damn show?
I got more into it. I got more than she did because she missed a lot of it. But
Yeah.
I did kind of explain a little bit, but it is still kind of a little muddy. I would probably go back and watch the last 2 episodes again, but
Okay.
it is good.
But you enjoyed it
Yeah,
overall
it's fun.
with a big cliffhanger at
fun.
the end.
It's fun.
I watched Masters of the Universe
Oh my god.
in the theater.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that movie.
I've heard that everybody that's like in their 40s and 50s
Yeah.
are loving this show.
I
but
took my
everybody
son
else hates it.
as well.
Mhm.
He really enjoyed it too.
Oh, did he?
I told him, and I think it tracks. It has the same vibe as that Dungeons and Dragons movie that came out like
Gotcha.
a couple years ago. Like it's kind of like that sort of fantasy, kind of joking, a lot of kind of wink, wink humor, and just kind of like it's got like kind of fun, kind of jokey vibe, you know. And it kind of even makes fun of itself in some ways, you know. And so,
Yeah.
but it also is played fairly, you know, straight too. I mean, and so it kind of reminds me of the Flash Gordon movies from the 80s. Like it's got that same kind of like campiness sort of, but like it kind of works. I don't know. It was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Excellent.
What did you think of it, Scott? Did you go watch it?
I have not watched it. No, that one's going to be a rental for me, unfortunately.
That's fine.
If I was maybe
Isn't it
bigger
on
into
streaming,
this
like,
stuff,
right now?
No, it's
No.
definitely worth seeing in the theater because you do get that kind of. It's a lot of action. The music is really cool. Like it's got a cool soundtrack. All that good stuff.
from Queen?
It is not from Queen.
Oh,
That'd be awesome.
damn.
If it was.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it was a lot of fun, man. I would definitely recommend it.
Nice.
Excellent.
All right, Scott, what'd you watch?
Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
Is that all you watched?
You didn't watch anything?
I watched Widow's Bay.
I watched the one episode of Widow's Bay. The big one for me was Silo.
Oh,
We're all the way caught up now for season 3, which should come out here in a couple weeks. But I like Silo. I like it more than I thought I would. It's definitely something to check out. It's got that certain, futuristic, apocalyptic type of feel, but where it's got these little mysteries. But I feel like it does try to plot, throw enough out there where it's, to string you along to kind of go there, but not where you're like, oh, they're never going to tell me. I feel like they'll throw some little bits of payoff, here and there, and each one gets a little bit more. Now, I will admit that my wife and I were talking in season 2 in particular. There's kind of like this split that happens, where something's happening in one area and something else is happening in another. One area is much more interesting than the other.
been the
So
problem.
anytime they flash to that one, it's like, oh God, we're gonna hear this, again, or something, and have to spend 15 minutes there.
Is this the show where they send the people out to clean the camera?
Yeah.
And then it's also like, don't they have to get like approved to have kids or something?
Yeah.
And then there's like, I think I've watched at least the first season of that.
You might have.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I've watched some of it.
I mean, the overall gist of it is people live in a silo, because of the fact that the air outside is crap.
Right.
And, they've got a pretty particular rules that they're following with people in very particular roles.
Yeah.
And you have to win like a little bit of a lottery in order to try to have kids.
Yeah.
And so you have to, apply in order to try to increase their population
And
and
then
stuff. And if you want to go outside, you say, I want to go outside, and they'll send you out there. And
with the closet.
that's right, where you can clean the camera for everybody, because they do have these cameras set up so that people can see this one area of the outside where it's pointed at a freaking dead tree,
Yeah.
and
And then you
and see
find
how it
out
goes.
there's more than
Don't
just Silo,
spoil it.
right? Is there?
There's some stuff that goes on. Yeah, there's definitely
Spoiler alert!
I
there's
haven't
different
seen it. I'm
there's
gonna watch
Oh
it.
there's
my
some
god!
different
The hell
reveals
is
that are
wrong
out
with
there.
you?
Jesus.
So I'm not going to
Yes.
say yes or no, but they
Uh,
do find out there's more
Are you a
to
goody
to
goody?
Silo
You
than just their Silo.
can't curse.
So, but there's a lot of little mysteries in it. So
Yeah.
I don't want to give too
Okay.
much away. I mean,
No,
that's
I
part of
know.
the
Yeah,
fun
Scott
on
doesn't
that.
actually want to get
Yeah,
stuff
Scott
away.
doesn't want to give stuff away.
He wants to just set the stage so you want to see it, not
Right.
like spoil
And
all
then
of it.
there's like a bunch of different silos, and there's a
It's
whole network of
interesting.
silos.
Like I feel
And
like
the
there's
silos have nuclear
a
weapons
lot
in
of
them.
shows that are similar. Like you got Fallout, which they're like in a Fallout shelter,
Yeah.
right? And then you got like Silo, where they're in like a silo, and there's like Paradise, where they're like in an underground like city, like a
Mhm.
lot of underground post-apocalyptic city
Right.
type.
Well, what's interesting
And then
here
there's,
too, though, is that Fallout is based off of a video game,
Yeah.
you know, and that series and the
Yeah.
ideas there.
I understand.
Silo is actually based off of a series of books
Yeah,
that were out there that were written, you know, years ago. Now, Paradise, I don't know about that one. It might have been
that's
something
based
similar,
on an album.
but
It was a song.
Paradise Theater.
It was a
but
song.
but yes, no, yours take me down to the Paradise
Paradise
City,
City.
maybe.
Yeah, it's based
Yeah.
on Appetite for Destruction.
I mean, it is paradise in a city, right? So there you
They
go.
actually used the song "Another Day in Paradise" by Genesis. Actually,
Oh,
in the
See,
show.
it's
okay.
based on that.
That one. There you
Another
go.
Day in Paradise.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's based on that
But they have
album.
this
Yeah.
really like haunting, melancholy version of it, even more so. Than the original.
Oh, but Silo, it's good. I mean, I think that they're
Something like
doing a pretty
I'll
good.
watch it someday if
there,
somebody
so.
doesn't spoil it.
I have started watching. I have not finished. I've started watching the 28 days, whatever the Bone.
Oh yeah,
Temple.
28 years later.
28 years later, Bone Temple.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm like a third of the way through.
I just don't know if I
Nice.
can
Man.
spend my time on that because they
What's
are
his
some
name?
long movies.
So it's only like an hour and 49 minutes.
I know who you're talking about, though.
Who is the guy?
The
Ray
main
Fiennes.
actor.
Yeah,
there
Ray
you go.
Fiennes. Man, he's like, they were like, dude, do you have a problem being naked? No. Do you have a problem just like
Whipping it out.
feeling, just dancing around, like nobody's around, like pretend you're on like acid or mushrooms and you're naked and you're in a field and just start singing Duran Duran songs
Yeah.
and dance around like nobody's around. Just
Yeah.
like feel it, dude. Like it's the 60s, but it's not the 60s because he's like, he has a record player in the basement in his little hidey hole. And
Yeah.
rings it up and he plays Duran Duran records and
Okay.
sings Duran Duran songs
Nothing wrong with that.
and dances.
Nothing wrong.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm
yeah.
just
So
like,
I don't know why you're.
no. I'm saying that's like
No.
the perfect gig for Ray Fiennes. They're like, dude, just don't wear clothes and dance around, and you
Okay.
can sing Duran Duran songs,
Cool.
and we'll pay you.
Nice.
Very good.
I saw Obsession.
Okay, I was like looking at no, I was
Did
looking
you?
at movies.
Yeah.
Aren't there like three, like one word, like, and they're all horror? There's like Obsession,
Backrooms.
Backrooms,
Backrooms.
Obsession,
Oh,
and
there's a
there's like
third
another
one.
one.
I don't know that there's a third one.
I can't remember what it's called, but there's like another one too.
Yeah.
Like, I can't keep them all straight in my mind. It's like it's the middle of summer. We're
Yeah.
supposed to have summer movies. We're not supposed to have like all these
Horror. Everybody loves horror
We're
so
not
much. We're
supposed
just
to
doing
have
it
these
all the
horror
time.
movies in the summer.
But Obsession was really well done.
Is that the one that they
really
made
good.
for like
I
$1,000?
think 750,000 or
Yeah,
something.
it
it's
was
made,
pretty
like,
cheap.
It was pretty
And,
$1
cheap.
billion.
well,
It's made like
Backrooms was the same way
Couple
though,
hundred
and I think
thousand.
Backrooms I think actually made more money because
Because they were saying
more.
I think
at,
Obsession's ahead of Backrooms.
Is
I
it
think
now?
Backrooms was more expensive as
at
well.
one point it was like kicking Grogu and
They're both kicking
Mandalorian.
Grogu or Mandalorian.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah,
Would
absolutely.
you consider Disclosure Day?
Dis-
No,
Scary movie came
Disclosure-
out.
Disclosure is the new Steven Spielberg.
That is
the
true.
Alien thing, right? Does that look good?
It
I
does look
just
good.
heard about it, and I
I'm
haven't watched
surprised you haven't watched that one.
I'm planning.
I'm seeing
I was
that-
at this Comic-Con over the weekend.
I'm seeing that there's
But it
there's
just comes
Scary
out this
Movie,
weekend, doesn't it?
No, it
there's
came out last weekend.
Scary Movie, Obsession, and Backrooms are all out right
Obsession,
Scary
Obsession,
Backrooms,
now.
and
Backrooms
Disclosure.
and Scary Movie.
What?
Disclosure Day.
Disclosure Day.
Scary Movie.
No, that's not the one. Zathros is not the one.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, Obsession. It's really cool. Really well done. very creepy, very psychological. There's some shock horror jump scares too, but it has like a real just creepy, like psychological, get under your skin kind of vibe. Go.
Nice.
What
Do you
did
know
you
the
think of
premise?
No,
the lead
I
actress
don't know
there?
the premise for any of these movies.
So Obsession is pretty cool. Like there's this guy and he's like crushing on this girl, but she's kind of friend zoned him or whatever. So he makes a wish that she would love him more than anything in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of sounds almost like that one movie you were talking about where they had like the wishing thing or like wish you were there or come back to me or something, whatever. But anyway, doesn't matter.
It sounds like Big.
It's not
Where
anything like big because he
he
wishes for
he
a girl to
wishes
like
to be
him.
grown up.
What's interesting about it is like
And
the girl does love him more than anything, but there's part of her that also doesn't and knows it but can't control it.
Mm.
So she's kind of conflicted in a psycho crazy person way. But yeah,
Okie
it's pretty interesting.
Nice.
Well done.
So let's see here from a box office perspective. Obsession, while it didn't start off as strong as
It beat
Backrooms,
yeah.
it does now right now have a total gross of 188 million to Backrooms 160. So it's not
Jesus.
too far, but both of
Backrooms had a
them
bigger opening.
are.
Obsession has more legs.
Yeah, it definitely has that because right now, even with the latest weekend, Obsession was number 2
Yeah, so
compared
it's
to
actually
it. So it's
probably
actually
like it's not even
hanging,
going
and it
down.
came out before Backrooms to boot.
Correct.
It came out a week before. So yeah.
Did they play that song in Obsession?
No,
You're My Obsession.
no, they didn't.
Is that the Human League or whatever?
Maybe there's not a lot of music in Obsession.
Well,
Which one did you haven't seen them both, right?
I've
right
not
now?
seen.
Okay.
What's the Furious?
I don't know.
Obsession.
Anywho, what else did you guys watch?
Let's see. I am watching Monarch: Legacy of Monsters. They're on Apple TV. I'm about it here again. It's like 10 episodes for season 1, and I think I'm on episode 8 or something like that, 8 or 9. So I'm almost through the first season. It's okay. It's definitely not as good as Silo. Yeah, and
You're on the first season.
yes, I am.
Sorry, I was.
Yeah, because you're not paying
attention.
attention.
Yeah, looking at your
So,
phone.
but yeah, Monarch's it's not bad. It's very cheesy, tropey a bit, Gets some
Wait till
pretty
you get
good.
to the second season.
So
They start
Wait
doing all
till-
these time jumps, and you don't know who's who, and who's young, and who's this person, and who's the mom, and who's the sister. It's
okay,
got Kurt Russell in it.
it does have Kurt Russell and his son, and they play the same character.
Yes, they do play the same.
Speaking of movies and Kurt Russell, they're making an Escape from Chicago.
Ooh,
Comic book.
boy!
I know
It's Escape.
Dang it! You stole my thing.
It's Escape from New York, Escape from Chicago.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
comic book.
It is.
Nice.
So it's Snake Plissken on a mission. Like he's what do they call him? They have a name for it.
Mercenary.
Yeah, well, he's a mercenary, but they have like a different name for it. But yeah, he has to go to like Chicago in this world and like take out like a drug dealer or
I just was gonna say there's one. I don't need the whole plot.
Sorry. Anyway, Monarch, okay, but it's pretty good. Silo better, and I watched Housemaid.
Oh, did you like that?
I did like
It's
it.
fun, right? It's just a fun, trashy, kind of suspenseful. Just
Yeah,
good time.
yeah.
Housemaid.
I'm kind of wishing I would have watched that one with my wife. I think she would have liked it.
Oh, your
but
wife
that's
would
okay.
totally like that. We saw it in
So-
the theater with my mother-in-law and my
Really? So Housemaid, the setup here is that this rich wife hires a young woman to be a housemaid because she says that she's pregnant and needs somebody to help clean the house. Well, the housemaid that she hires does have she's living out of her car, has a bit of a history. You don't know quite what it is at the start, but you just know that there's something there. And as this movie goes on, you find out the wife just treats she's like obsessive compulsive or something. It's like almost dual personality weird type things where she's like super nice sometimes and then a total bitch to this housemaid at other times. And her husband is just kind of like this even keeled, like, okay, you're fine, whatever, he's just always keeping calm, whatever, good looking guy, he's actually from, what is it, 1923s of the Yellowstone, yeah, and things.
There's
So,
also the movie The Drop.
yes, he's in the Drop as well.
What
but
is the drop?
It's a different one, but we'll get back to that. Okay. Anyway, Housemaid, that's basic setup, in that. And then, like any of these movies, about halfway through,
It takes a complete
it takes a bit of a turn where
What
you
a
find out,
twist.
yeah, there's a twist. semi twist where it's like it starts explaining things more for where these pieces, fall. I feel like
Backstory.
the whole thing, the first hour, something's
No,
not
it's
right
backwards.
here. Something's not right, and then the last half is kind of trying to fill in all those pieces to go. Here's why you felt that first hour was not right because it wasn't, and here's a little bit more backstory and everything.
If
But
you enjoyed
it's still pretty
movies
good.
like in the 90s, like Hand That Rocks the Cradle and Sweet
Fatal
White
Attraction,
Female,
almost,
if
or
you like
something.
those, this is like a throwback, man. It's
What was
great.
the one with Michael Keaton?
Fatal
Where
Attraction.
Fatal
Michael
Attraction was
Keaton.
with
Michael
Michael
Keaton.
Where
Douglas.
he
Oh,
was like,
Pacific Heights.
there you go.
Yeah.
That was a good
Where
movie,
they
too.
couldn't kick him out of the
Yeah,
house.
yeah,
and
yeah.
he
Yes.
just,
So
like,
anyway, it's got
kept-
that total like 90s suspense thriller vibe to me.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
done in like a.
But it's done pretty well, and I think here again it's based off of a book series or something like that
I
too.
read the book.
So
Of course you did, Mr. Literary, whatever.
but yeah, it's
Mr. I'm better
it's
than you,
definitely
sorry,
a
book.
movie that was better than I expected. I didn't expect it to have as much of a story, I guess, as it did. I think I was expecting a little bit more of a just flat out either thriller or just something that was just total trash, in a lot of ways. But
It's all those things.
but yeah, it does a pretty good job of
It's a thriller. It's total trash. It's actually entertaining.
and it actually is entertaining. So The Drop is one where this woman goes on a blind date, and so she finds out that on this date that she's with, that somebody's texting her, telling her that they have her son and that she needs to kill her blind date.
I've seen that.
So
Yeah.
yes,
It's the
so
main guy in that. is
the main
I
guy
don't
in that
remember it, but I
is
think
in
He's also in Yellowstone,
Housemaid. So
1923.
yeah.
Harrison
Have you
Ford.
seen Yellowstone?
He looks like a young Harrison
Ford?
Ford in
Have
some
you seen
aspect.
Yellowstone, 1923?
Yes.
He's the son who went to Africa.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
What?
But anyway, so
Harrison Ford was in Yellowstone.
he was.
He was in Yellow, but it's not him.
He was
It's
in 1923 as well, but it's not.
Wasn't he
but
in
not that
eight,
character.
Oh no, he was in 23.
Yes,
I was thinking
he
he
was.
was in 18.
No, that was Tim
No.
McGraw in Faith Hill. So
It's like talking
It's
to a
not
brick
Tim
wall.
McGraw and Mate Hill, was it?
in 1880, whatever the hell it is.
Yes,
That was
Yes,
both of them?
yes,
And
yes.
Faith Hill, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah. Yep.
I know you don't know.
Drop. I have seen the Drop.
Obvious.
Okay,
I know.
yes.
And you still don't know who this actor we're talking about is.
But
I
that's
have a
okay,
vague
it's all good.
idea.
But yes,
I have a
I
vague-
think that was my main things was Monarch, Silo, and Widow's Bay, and
I don't
Housemaid,
remember how the Drop ended.
and Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Yes.
I like 20 minutes of Total Recall.
Nice. Good
Yeah.
for you.
Mhm.
I'm happy. We did start watching that show that you talked about that I completely forgot about.
Burrows.
Yeah, The Burrows. Yeah, I started watching that
Cool.
after you talked about
So
it.
far, so
And
good.
then I was like, have you guys seen this show called The Burrows? He's like, yeah, Scott watched it.
and
Talked
talked about it. Yeah,
Don's
So-
on his phone.
it's got this kind of like 80s feel, in some ways. I feel like
meets Stranger Things.
yeah,
Yeah, the way it was described to me is it's like Stranger Things for adults.
no Stranger Things in an old folks home or a retirement community.
Right.
Yeah, it's not really
'Cause it's
adults.
the
They're
same guy.
just old people.
But
Yeah,
why is old Gina Davis sleeping with that young guy?
But what I
'Cause it's
mean
part of the fun.
But what I mean is
they're just
it's
producing though. I don't think that they're the
No, I
Duffer
understand.
Brothers.
But it's
really
like
are
the
writing.
TV show Stranger Things was for like younger people.
Okay.
Mostly enjoyed it. And this is Stranger Things that adults can enjoy because
Okay.
adults didn't care for Stranger Things.
What?
But they can watch the grown-up version of Stranger Things, which is The Burrows.
All right.
Okay.
That's Don's
Yeah.
logic. All right. Anything we need to cover other than
Watch it.
that?
Watch it.
Watch it.
Watch it.
I don't think so.
All right, sweet.
I don't know.
Bye.